also uploading to YouTube? What is this? Yeah, I know, guys. Listen, I'm back for now. No promises, but the plan is to upload at least one time a week on this channel, one time a week on my secret second channel, and then stream once a week over on Twitch, which is the same name as this YouTube, Bustle23, which could be getting changed soon, but we'll talk about that later. For now, let's just get into the video. Now, if you know me, you know that I love two things: tax evasion and Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. Today, we'll be talking about one of those things. You can decide which one. I've played Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle since my friend introduced it to me in 2015. Hint, it's about Dokkan. I played it when the OG STR Broly first came out. At the time, I had never watched DBZ, and the game helped me learn characters, and it gave me the want to catch up on the anime to become somewhat competent. Unlike every other aspect in my life, I wanted to be somewhat competent in this aspect. So I did play the game, and the game made me want to watch content on it so I can learn more to get better at it. I played this game in any free time I had and grinded it so I could flex on my friends who also played, and as ashamed as I am to say it, I spent a decent amount of money on units. Spent money on Dragonstone so that I could pull units. Those of you who are familiar with the game, you know what I'm talking about. It's kind of like NBA 2K or Madden, where you can spend money to get the virtual currency and then have a chance at pulling packs, or like in this case, we do summons to get the unit or card that we want. This game, to me, had excitement that very few could bring to me at any time in my video gaming career. And as sad as it to say, I no longer feel the excitement to play Dokkan that I used to. I know a lot of people feel the same as I do. I also know that I'll have a lot of people who disagree with me. So this video is here to explain why I no longer have as much fun playing Dokkan as I used to. This video isn't here to discourage people. I want new players to play the game and come to the game for the same exact reason I did, and I want everyone to have fun. If you enjoy the game and you're playing it currently, go off. That is completely your choice. I'm just making this video to explain what has happened to me and to the game for me to stop enjoying it as much as I once did. So, let's get into it. First off, we'll talk about Easy A's. Easy A's to me in Dragon Ball currently are useless. They used to be very fire, like very fire. They made useless units better. And I guess you could say the same for what they do now, but they're just doing it for every unit now. And to me, it just gets very annoying. I wish they would pick and choose which units they would give Easy A's to better, because I see a lot of useless units that get Easy A's, and to me it just makes the game less fun, and it makes it less fun to pull for units knowing that people could just go Easy A, a Super 17 who's already pretty decent, and he's going to become a monster. This one, I will admit, is one of the pickier things about it, but my problem with Easy A's has always been a problem. So, I mean, you can't blame me, man. Listen, it's my video. Shut up. Now we're going to move on to OP summonable units. Oh, where do I begin with this? I find it pointless to get excited to summon anymore, because it seems like every unit that they come out with is fire, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. They quite literally are making some of the best card arts and some of the best super attack animations that they have ever made, period, point blank. And that side of it I love. The side of it that I don't love is that I feel it's pointless to get excited for any units to come out unless it's personal preference. Because it used to be like when the first LRs are coming out. So we're talking about LR Cell, LR Gohan. Even like I feel like that's when it stopped. When LR Cell and AGL Gohan LR came out, the hype just kind of dropped off for me. But like the OG LR Gohan and all of those guys like Goku Black, Majin Vegeta, those guys, they were legitimate like game breakers at the time. Now I don't know where Dokkan can go from here to make me want to summon a lot. Right now, it's just down to personal preference for me. I've pretty much stopped spending money on the game, which in turn probably is a good thing, right? I'm not spending money on a fucking mobile game. You hear that sigh, dude? There's been a lot of pain, and I do not want to know how much money I've spent on this game. I'm nowhere near the level of like Truth or Nano or like anyone like that. Even some friends I have spent a lot more money on this game than I have. It's just the rates are terrible. I just don't get as hyped for units anymore. I just want to give you guys an example real quick. If you play NBA 2K, or if you play FIFA, or you play Madden, if you want to pull a specific player from a pack, you have roughly, most of the time, on average, you have roughly a 5% chance to pull that player. Now, all my true Dokkan OGs know. What are the chances you pull a specific unit out of a banner? Most banners, other than, I can't even think of a banner. That's how bad it is. But, like, the unit you specifically want, it's happened to us all. We've all pulled units that we were going into a banner looking for. But what are the chances that we will pull that specific unit? I'm pretty sure, don't quote me on this, I'm pretty sure it's around like 0.8% of point. It's somewhere in that range. That is a lot of a difference between games. So that, guys, is why I hate summoning for units now. Let's move on to the content creation side of things. I feel like there's a limit on what you can make for content for Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle at this point. The game has been around for a decently long time, especially the JP side, and every video possible that can be done about the game has been done, I think. And I want to give a shout out, boy, to one of my idols, Nano, if he ever sees this. Like, he's really changing the game on what it takes to make top tier content for this game. Him, Rhyme, I'm sure there are a few others, but I've really only watched him and Rhyme when it comes to Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. I don't know why I just don't shorten it and say Dokkan. Whatever, that's not the point. I love their content, but I just feel like for smaller content creators, there isn't as much of a chance to grow as there used to be because so much stuff has been done. For instance, Nano used to do a lot of unit showcases. Now, the reason why he doesn't do it, he literally said this in a recent video, is because you could literally just go to a modded server, 100% a unit, and showcase them before they're even out. So, like, that to me also takes the fun out of the game. Modding servers and stuff, I don't know why you would ever do that. It's kind of like hacking someone's account. It's just to, you know, flex or be a dick or something. I also don't like the Twitch side of Dokkan. It's a little more chill. I just have always had a grievance with people who do giveaway streams and that's how they grow. It's like, you're not offering any content other than summons, and then you're giving away that account to someone in chat, which in turn is giving someone quite possibly a loaded account. I can see where that would be good. But for the content creation side of things, people are growing legitimately from just summoning and then giving the account to random people. To me, that's not how you grow a fan base. That's not how you grow an organic fan base. I just have never liked it, and I don't think that you're going to be able to convince me to like it. Also, summons to me now are dry. That used to be like the top tier thing on Dragon Ball YouTube, and it probably still is. For most content creation of like gacha games or like 2K or Madden or FIFA, the top thing you're gonna watch is probably pack openings, summons, etc. Those to me are just getting dry now, just to the fact that, like, bro, like, the title can usually tell you who they pull, or if you scroll to the comments. Now, I'm not saying don't go watch your favorite content creators make these videos, because they want to be supported just as badly as any of us do. But I'm saying trying to make content on this game is very hard now as opposed to it was at the beginning of the game's life cycle, which is to be expected, you know. That happens with all games, I feel like, and it does make it harder to grow. But this is actually quite a big reason why I never upload gameplay anymore to YouTube, because I just kind of feel like it's pointless. I am a lot more chill playing it on stream when I'm co-streaming with my boy Nick, shout out Nick, or if I'm just streaming alone, you know. The content creation side of this game just kind of is dry to me. Next, let's talk about the community. I will say that this community is one of the more positive communities I've been a part of. I've been a part of the NBA 2K community, one of the most toxic gaming communities on the internet since 2014-ish, around that time, right? With that being said, I really have noticed a dark side to this community, as every community has, don't get me wrong, but I'm just calling it out in this video to show you guys, you know, why this game in general has just kind of faded away from my life outside of streaming. You know, you get people that are content creators of this game who go through real life stuff, you know, and they post about it on Twitter, where you go to follow them. And usually the replies are filled with people being like, cool, but hey, is this summon good? Like, bro, no one gives a shit that you just pulled LR 17. Is that even a thing? I don't think that's a thing. Anyways, no one cares about your pulls, all right? I get it. You want to get a like from your favorite content creator. Believe me, I do the most sometimes for a like. Can't even hold you. But just the fact that people be really going through real life stuff, and these absolute idiots are posting their summons being like, oh cool, but look at what I pulled. Like, bro, no one cares. Like, that happens with Legends, because Legends is kind of just like a part 2 to the Dragon Ball Dokkan community, and it's pretty much all Dragon Ball games. But yeah, they kind of have a toxic side. I can't even hold you. Like, I get people in my streams occasionally, and I see it a lot in streams that I mod for, that play Dokkan. You really get people who come in there, like, ask, oh, what time's the banner going live? You tell them, and then they leave. Like, bro, I get it, but bro, come on. Come on. We're better than this. You can be better than this. Stay. Watch the content. Every content creator, I'll speak for us all. We all just want you to give us a chance, dog. Like, you coming in, asking a question, then once you get the answer, leaving. But that hurts. That hurts, man. You got me acting up in this video, man. Alright, now let's talk about the free-to-play side of Dokkan Battle. Yes, I know. All of the free-to-play players are rejoicing at the fact you guys are still nerds, too. Don't get it messed up, alright? Nah, but for real, I kind of feel like that there's not enough in this game anymore for free-to-play players / players who have played the game for a while, high-ranked players. I don't feel like there's enough for them to do. Sure, you have easy A's in different events that don't use stamina and stuff like that, but the units that have been coming out for free-to-play, kind of booty. You do have a lot of booty ones as compared to good units, right? And then you're kind of relying on them using their free stones or stones they grinded out to pull a good unit or the unit they want from the banner, you know? I just feel like they really do be getting the shaft when it comes to Dokkan. And guys, this should mean a lot, because this is coming from somewhat of a whale. I wouldn't even call myself a whale, bro. This is coming from a guy who spends money on the game to get what he wants at points. It happens, okay? I understand. Bro, I was at a point in my life when I was first playing this game and I got really interested. I'm like, I am never spending money on this game. I'm always going to be free to play. Pfft, okay. I just feel like, you know, the community, man, we need to embrace free-to-play players. Psych! They need stuff to do in the game just as well as we do. So, let's get some more events for them. Let's get better units for the free-to-play players. Guys, listen. Free-to-play players, don't say I never did anything for you, alright? And there it is. All problems I listed are problems not only I've seen, but so have people in the community, ranging from small to large creators, or people that have just watched also have. This game will always hold a special place in my heart, no cap. I watched a lot of people grow from this stuff. I made some of my best friends on the internet from this game. In fact, bro, I could easily make a video on why I still love Dokkan after all these years. If you want that, let me know. Like the video, comment, maybe even subscribe, you know? That helps out the channel a lot, for real though. Unless things change for the better quickly, I don't really see my stance ever changing. Dokkan is another example of a game that has stood the test of time, but it starts shooting itself in the foot towards the finish line. Again, I really don't care if you love the game or you hate it, or you feel the same way I do, or don't give a shit about it at all. If you enjoy it, play it. I'm still going to continue to play it on stream. Y'all are never going to see me upload it to YouTube again, so don't worry about that. And believe me, my stance is never going to change unless stuff changes very, very, very quickly. But to end this video on a positive note, at the end of the day, the moral of the story to wrap up this whole video is, hey, at least we're not playing a trash game like Dragon Ball Legends, right?